When you bring all that together, तब जाके आपको समझ में आना चाहिए that am I operating on some legacy historical information, or have I used the latest information that is potentially available? वो तो दिख रहा है ना, आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं, कहाँ छुट्टियाँ मना रहे हैं, आपने लास्ट कौन सी घड़ी खरीदी या ज्वेलरी खरीदा आपने, सब कुछ दिख रहा है. So why they are not able to make that adjustment? So system is far from perfect, and I think that's a huge area of improvement. And I'm not once suggesting कि Visa has the secret sauce. We have enough and more information and data, but ultimately we work through banks, and our job is to help our banks manage customers through their life cycle better with our data and insights, the bank's own data and external data. So that's absolutely आप जो बता रहे हैं, and your insight and your life experience is just reflective of where our system is not today. Great. And like I said, one is credit limit, but even the time to sign up for a card.
Yeah.
There are some players and some apps which will give you instant. वो आपको seconds में they'll give you a virtual card, और 1 या 2 दिन के अंदर you will get the physical card.
Yeah.
Somebody will understand that Raj is very, very big into experiences. He loves going out to restaurants for dinners. He loves going to shows. So they'll come up with something which gives you what you want. Large legacy organizations tend to have more standardized offers. So the differentiation and the marketing and the insights and the data is not only about the credit limit. It's also about the rewards, the benefits, the offers, the whole time to issue a card, the service levels, the how user friendly the app is. Cards में एक और चीज है called card controls. जब आप overseas travel करते हो, you have to enable your card to use overseas. आप जब contactless tap and pay करते हो, you have to enable the card.
Yeah.
कुछ organizations ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे आपको वो enable करने में आपको 10-15 मिनट लग सकता है, because you have to go to their website or their app and आपको ढूंढना पड़ता है.
और 24 to 48 hours लगते हैं to actually
activate or something. Some are absolutely super duper easy and intuitive. आपने ऐप खोला और फट से आपने enable कर दिया. आपको अगर disable करना है आप 2 सेकंड में कर सकते हैं, enable करना है 2 सेकंड में. So this is an area where I think as an ecosystem we need to improve. And sometimes we find that some organizations or banks do a better job than others. And it's not universal कि आपके experience में bank X or Y may have done a great job and A or B may not. मेरे experience में it can be even the reverse.
Yeah.
So it's nothing personal, but this is a systemic challenge, and this is an area of improvement.
True. Tell me one very curious question I have कि जब आप कार्ड के स्टार्टिंग में नंबर्स होते हैं, राइट, वो कैसे डिसाइड करते हो? जो हर किसी को अलग अलग नंबर मिलते हैं, एंड स्पेसिफिकली ऐसा भी होता है कि जैसे ही मैं किसी वेबसाइट पे फर्स्ट 4 डिजिट डालता हूँ, वो बता देता है कि ये वीजा है, कि मास्टर कार्ड है, कि एमएक्स है. लाइक व्हाट इज दैट?
करेक्ट. सो दैट्स कॉल्ड अ 16 डिजिट पैन.
ओके.
एंड थिंक ऑफ इट लाइक सिंपल टर्म्स में आप उसको सोचिए जैसे कि आपके बैंक का एक अकाउंट नंबर होता है, और वो 16 डिजिट्स में से ना पहले 4 और 6 डिजिट्स में से आपको पता चल जाएगा कि वो वीज़ा कार्ड है या किसी और नेटवर्क का कार्ड है. यू गेट टू नो फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट 4 to 6 डिजिट्स बिकॉज दे आर सेपरेट कोड्स.
तो वीज़ा क्या कोड है?
So I will show you all our cards, and again it's codes, and then it differs. We this thing. So if I type 4211 itself,
okay,
on a merchant site or on a website, it immediately shows up as a Visa card, right? And it could be something different for other networks. So there are millions of numbers, but you will see all our cards will have some kind of a digit. So the 4 PAN. the 43, 43, 42. So it's a
तो 4342 तो वीजा होता है.
हाँ. So that's how it is. So it's a pretty 44. So all our pans have a 4 at the beginning.
4 से तो वीजा है.
Yeah.
3 से तो Amex है. 5 से तो master है, right?
ऐसे कुछ.
It's somewhere around that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm just asking you.
Yeah. So that's how it works. That's how it works. And then now there is another sort of phenomenon in India, which is tokenization. So the RBI made it mandatory that the merchant shall not store a card number. So the merchants can only have a token. And as a consumer, you give consent to the merchant to tokenize your card. So कभी कभी आप देखोगे when you go to a merchant जहाँ से आप बहुत frequently transactions करते हैं जहाँ पे, and if you have given consent, so your card has been tokenized there. Typically when people do a lot of shopping on Amazon or Flipkart, if they frequently do food order with Swiggy or Zomato, if they frequently go to a particular site, the tendency is for them to allow for the card to be tokenized.
Yeah.
So, but what is important is that आपका card number is not getting stored there. A token is getting stored with the help of which the bank, the merchant, the network can recognize you, and many times then you don't have to fill in all the details
again
and again. It gets pre-filled.
But इसका मतलब क्या है?
So it
टेक्निकली ये इसलिए बनाया क्या क्योंकि मिसयूज ना हो कार्ड, राइट? वो डेटा अगर किसी ने वेबसाइट से चुरा लिया तो वो यूज ना हो.
बिल्कुल.
बट अगर ये वेबसाइट से डेटा चुरा लिया किसी ने, तो वो टोकन भी तो चुराई.
So basically, if they get hold of a token, there is nothing they can do with it.
Oh, why?
So token is like a secure vault. It's a code, and that code is not, you cannot trace that back to who you are and your card. So there is, it's a huge safety factor. What it also does is कि आपने अगर किसी साइट पे अपना कार्ड को टोकनाइज कर दिया with your consent, like I said, because you use it frequently, the chances then the payment goes through in a very seamless way is also higher. So wherever cards get tokenized, we see a much higher success rate of payments. Kabhi, when people are, there is a failed payment. So that is much higher. And now we are looking at creating something, a new kind of feature and functionality where again, this is